So what are your deal breakers when it comes to men?
Arrogance, entitlement, lack of compassion, narcissistic personality disorder, disrespect, lies, deceit. Oh, I can't stand no sneaky, weak, deceitful man. I can't stand it.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. It's me again, WJ. Do you have any deal breakers? I think everybody should have a deal breaker. Something that just throws you off, especially from a relationship standpoint. That once you see that, or once you see them, because they could be multiple. Like this lady, she's got a whole lot. Hey, to each his own. But the focus of the topic today is really about posting or not posting your significant other on social media. Is that a deal breaker for you? To post or not to post your significant other on social media? Well, you know how we do it. We're going to go through a series of videos. Please put your comments in the comment section below. And the last one is a little bit of a twist to it, because it specifically talks to married folks. But let's just take a listen to this, and please put your comments in the comment section below. Take a look.
The question is, can you give me the pros and cons of people not posting their spouse or their significant other, or their girlfriend or boyfriend?
I would think that could be a red flag if he's posting other things that he values, right? Because that's what a lot of men do. They'll say, okay, my relationship private, but you get that new car, he posting that. He get that new Rolex, he get that new jewelry, he posting that. New house, he posting that. Come on. But you can't post a woman you love more than anything in this world. That's a problem.
That's a good...
I have a question, though. What is this thing with social media validation, though? Why do we have to post our significant other? Why is that so important? Because that sounds more like it's external validation from social media. There are people who truly value privacy. I'm one of those people because I'm an autonomous person. Right. So although I love my husband out loud, I think everybody knows it. Anybody who follows me, you know that. I love Los out loud. But to protect my relationship, because there are haters, there are women and women that I have worked with who would go for married men because they see how they love you. So why is it such a problem, and why do we have to?
Well, my response to that, I think they are both right. And here's my thought and perspective on that. If it's a deal breaker for you, you've got to let it be known from the initial stage when you're talking to somebody. This is why we need to be open. When you're trying to get to know somebody, don't leave anything on the table. Talk about everything. Ask the questions. Is posting on social media a priority for you? And if it's not for you, you know you already got an issue. So if it's known from the onset, if you both like it, knock yourselves out. If you don't, and the other person doesn't like it and you like it, then I think you already have a problem. Because I don't post my personal stuff. I don't see a need for that. And my wife doesn't post her personal stuff. We don't post because there's just no need for that. That's how we are. That's who we are. And that's how we operate. So if you have a significant other that likes it and you don't, I say you may need some counseling for that. Because if you've gotten to the stage where they are your significant other and that's a problem, you should have talked about that at the earliest stage. Talk about it. I agree with the lady. I'm with the lady. I don't post. I don't see a need for that. I don't need social media validation. Because social media, as I like to call it, the anti-social media. These are people you don't even know. They don't care about you. They don't care if you eat or not. They don't care if you go to sleep or not. They don't care if you are sick or not. So why do you need them to know what's going on in your personal life? Well, let's take a look at another video. This gives another perspective. You know, it's one thing to want to keep your relationship private. It's another if you've been secretive, about it. That's another perspective. But take a look, and please put your comment in the comment section below. Take a look.
Is it a red flag if your partner doesn't post you on social media?
Personally, I think it depends on who your partner is and what they use the social media for.
Okay.
So if your partner is a private person, someone that doesn't even post himself, so far the relationship is not a secretive one,
Yeah.
meaning that his inner circle know about the relationship, his family, his friends, because that is the most important part. Then you don't really have any problem.
Okay.
But if your partner is a social bed, someone that posts everything on social media except you,
Voila.
there might be two things involved. It is either he is not proud of you in public or he's hiding you from other partners that he's dating. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
If you get it, that's good. If you don't get it, he says, forget about it. I like his perspective. What he's saying is, if you're with someone who typically, naturally, they post on social media, they are a social media junkie. But when it comes to you, whether it's a man or a woman, they want to be private. They want to be secretive. Then you may want to raise your eyebrows. That is like a red flag. But for me, I'm still saying, I still maintain, talk about it at the initial stage. Let it be part of your conversation when you're getting to know somebody that you think you want to date. As you're going on your dates, because you know you go on dates, then you start dating them, you become exclusive, and so on and so forth, and you get married. Right? All the different stages. But as you are going on dates and talking, getting to know some, let it be part of your conversation. Do you like being posted on social media? How is your social media account? Are you the type that typically posts everything? Are you the one that likes to be private? Or do you like to be all over the place? Well, I think it's an important topic because I've seen this cause a lot of problems. Because sometimes if it's not addressed at the initial stage, when they are now your significant other, you get married, you have a home, and there is no control, it causes a lot of tension. Then you find a lot of people taking their private problems, their private issues in their homes, taking it to social media, relying on social media validation to give their perspectives to their relationships that social media doesn't care about, whether it works out or not. Well, this is the last video I was talking about. Let's take a look at this, as this has been broken down from a marriage perspective. When people are now in a marriage and they take their stuff to social media, remember, we're talking about, should we post or not post our significant other? Is that a deal breaker? No post, no love. Is that a deal breaker? Take a look at this and please put your comments in the comment section below.
If you have relationship trouble or you have marital trouble and your choice is to discuss it on social media, just know that you have chosen a path that will destroy your relationship and marriage more and will not repair it. The reason why is that problems that are caused in the private are resolved in the private, not in the public. Why people go on social media to resolve marital crisis? They are trying to say, I'm innocent and this person is the devil. And once you have that mentality that someone is the devil and you are innocent, you will never fix the marriage. Any marriage that has challenges, both parties have how they contributed to it. Someone can have a bigger part, someone can have a lesser part. And let me say this also in addition, what happened in your relationship of marriage does not matter, it's how you respond to it that makes a difference. Your response can either amplify the trouble or your response can what? Reduce the trouble. If your husband brings fire, you bring water. But when your wife brings fire, you can bring petrol, then the fire causes an explosion. And if you are a married man that has marital challenges with your wife and the person you choose to be your counselor is your ex, we have come to a conclusion that not only are you immature, but there's something wrong with the way you process data upstairs. And the same thing if you're a married woman and you have marital problem and the person you choose to discuss your marriage with is your ex. See, you've chosen something that cannot be balanced. You are going to get advice and counsel that is going to be what? Dented, polluted because of the person you've spoken to. So you must remember, if you choose to discuss relationships on social media, then you have chosen a part of what explodes.
Wow. Facts. If you choose to take your marital issues on social media, your relationships issues on social media, you should be ready for whatever comes. because now it's out of control. Think about it like you just cracked an egg. You cannot put it back. Once it's out there, it's gone. So you may want to think twice before you post on social media. Now, again, it depends on where you're posting. If your partner and you are social media junkies, you love to be on social media, knock yourselves out. But if one of you is not and the other is, I think you have a problem. You may need counseling for that because you want to find a common ground. But again, let's take it back to when you start talking to someone, trying to get to know someone. Let's make that part of the discussion topics. I think it's so important, especially these days. In today's world, it's so all out in the open. Everything is online. And some people just overdo it. We know, and we can tell. Everybody knows, we go on social media just for entertainment. You don't want to put your life story as an entertainment for others, to put their perspectives in areas they know nothing about. Because most of the time when you look at social media, people are just posting what they want you to see. That's not the reality. The reality is really what happens behind the scenes. And that they're not privy to, so they really shouldn't have a say-so. But you let them come in. You open your doors for social media to come in and give perspectives on things they know nothing about. I say let's be mindful. So the question shouldn't be, is it a deal breaker? Because you should have talked about it before you even get into that relationship. If you're asking if it's a deal breaker, it may just be almost maybe just too late at that point, and you may need counseling. Let's know your thoughts or your perspectives on this. No posts, no love. Is it a deal breaker if your significant other doesn't post you or you don't post them on social media? Now, think of all the videos, all the different perspectives, and all the thoughts and perspectives that I offered as well, too. And I'm interested in knowing what your thoughts are as well. Please put in the comment section below. Well, we're about to wrap this up. I'll be coming back again with more pieces. You know how we like to do it. But before we go, we never like to go without reminding ourselves that we always remember we've got one life with many seasons, so let's make the best of it. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye for now.